Man, y'all already know. Y'all already know. The takeover. Caitlin Clark shutting it down once again at the Annika. Record-breaking numbers, as we knew would happen.
Caitlin Clark just did something insane. Seriously, the whole sports world is talking about it. She played in the Annika Prom in Florida, and it wasn't just a casual appearance. She absolutely crushed it, and get this, it proves she's bigger than basketball in a way no one saw coming. The WNBA kind of dropped the ball with her, but the LPGA? They rolled out the red carpet. The numbers from her appearance are mind-blowing. We're talking audience engagement, social buzz, and media coverage that even Tiger Woods in his prime would have envied. And it all started with a 35-foot shot that had everyone talking. So here's the question. When are leagues going to realize Caitlin Clark is more than just a player? She's not just an athlete. She's a straight-up cultural phenomenon.
Definitely put it down, man. She showed the star power that she has. She had the golf course. The electricity was there. It was lit. You had everybody was going live, trying to stream the golf. Like it was a must-see event because of Caitlin Clark.
Before we get into the details, let's talk about how she prepped for this. Because what separates the good from the goats isn't just game time. It's what they do when no one's watching. Michael Jordan doesn't just invite anyone to Grove 23. It's his private golf course down in Hobbs Sound, Florida. And no, it's not just a place for celebs to hang out and take selfies. This is where empires are built. This is where legends are made. This is where Jordan shares his wisdom. And he brought Clark in for a reason. Grove 23 is Jordan's vision of golf perfection. 18 holes of championship golf, a state-of-the-art clubhouse, a learning center, a practice range, and yes, even refreshments delivered by drone. Seriously, everything there is about excellence. It's not just about your swing. It's about how to build something bigger than yourself.
Caitlin Clark took her talents to the golf course just a couple days ago, and it was a great success. It was a major story that everyone was talking about. Everyone was tuned in. And what do you know? We got to take a look at this here. This was put up by Beth Ann Nichols. It says, how big is Caitlin Clark on the LPGA? Last year, according to media data tracked by Cambridge, there were 395 television segments that mentioned Caitlin Clark in the Annika. On the Pro-Am day alone, there were 2,693 posts on X mentioning Caitlin Clark playing in the Pro-Am that generated 241,000 engagements and 18 million impressions.
Clark showed up rocking all Nike gear, including her own CC logo. Plus, she was teasing her new golf shoes, which are still in the works. And get this, that's exactly what Jordan was teaching her. Understanding that every appearance builds your brand. They weren't talking about golf mechanics at Grove 23. Nope. It was business strategy, crossover marketing, building a long-term legacy. Jordan sees in Clark what he saw in himself back in the day, someone who appeals way beyond their sport. Nike executives were there too. They talked deals, player edition products, cross-promotion, and how to turn being athletic into generational wealth. Jordan made it clear, real stars are bigger than any sport, and someone with true star power can lift entire leagues. Clark absorbed everything. She asked questions, took notes, and understood that this invite was the ultimate stamp of approval from the GOAT of athletic branding. Jordan doesn't mess with anyone who won't go all the way. He saw that fire in Clark on the golf course, the same fire that makes her so good at basketball. She was precise, focused. She takes every competition seriously, no matter what it is. This wasn't just a vacation. This was a masterclass from the guy who wrote the book on becoming bigger than your sport. Everything Clark learned at Grove 23 set the stage for what happened at Pelican Golf Club days later. Now, let's talk about what made the ENA Prom unlike any LPGA event we've seen. Clark didn't come alone. She brought her Indiana Fever teammates, Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall. They turned a golf tournament into must-see TV with pure chemistry. Sophie and Lexi weren't just carrying clubs, they brought their personalities, humor, and their bond with Clark. They translated perfectly from the court to the fairway. The Golf Channel was there. They don't usually do live coverage for this kind of thing, but they knew something special was happening. Commentators couldn't stop talking about the dynamic between these fever players. Sophie embraced her caddy role, joking about getting kicked out of the group. Her energy contrasted with the normal golf vibe, making the event way more entertaining. Then Sophie accidentally hit a spectator with her drive. The crowd went silent. The camera zoomed in. Golf events don't usually feature errant shots from celebrity caddies. The atmosphere shifted from excitement to concern. Clark's response was perfect. She turned a potentially awkward moment into comedy. The fans said getting hit was worth it. Sophie replied, "Says your wife," and the crowd went wild. The three teammates had chemistry that felt real. They supported each other through good shots and bad ones. Hall, who actually plays golf, brought real knowledge to her caddy duties, understanding strategy and club selection. During the round, fans shouted for Cunningham and Hall to resign with the fever. Sophie's response was super direct: "Tell them to pay us." It highlighted WNBA contract negotiations and the desire for salaries that reflect true value. The caddy dynamic proved that Clark is even bigger when she's with the right people. Her teammates brought their own personalities and fan energy, making for TV everyone wanted to watch. But while it was funny, something bigger was happening, something that would change how leagues think about crossover stars. The numbers from Clark's appearance at the ENA Prom didn't just break LPGA records, they shattered them. Analysts had to double-check their numbers. According to GameRidge, there were almost 400 TV segments about Clark and the tournament. The LPGA knew exactly what they had the moment Clark committed. They promoted the event aggressively, made special merchandise, held autograph sessions, organized photo ops, gave Clark prime tee times, and paired her with popular golfers. They made sure she felt special because they knew she could elevate their entire sport. Golf Channel commentators were straight up. They criticized the WNBA for wasting Clark's appeal and failing to protect her from rough play. They highlighted how referees allowed opponents to hack at her without consequences. It seemed like the WNBA was embarrassed by its own star instead of embracing her. The LPGA rolled out autograph zones, extended TV coverage, and special programs. They gave Clark the full Tiger Woods treatment because they understood her value. Production quality was like a major championship. Interviews with Clark were everywhere, and commentary focused on her appeal and impact on women's sports. Clark broke LPGA attendance and viewership records. She brings new audiences wherever she goes. Her authenticity connects with fans across sports. This day sent a clear message. When a league actually embraces its biggest star, the impact is massive, but the day wasn't complete without a signature moment. Clark delivered that on the 10th hole. Every so often, an athlete does something that makes you stop and watch. Clark stepped up to a 35-foot putt from the logo on the 10th hole. The crowd was packed around the green. Fans climbed trees for a better view. This wasn't just any putt, it was Clark's moment to prove her touch and feel translates to other sports. The distance demanded perfection, and the slope of the green made it even harder. Even professional golfers miss putts like that all the time. Clark took her time reading the green, crouched behind the ball, and studied the line from different angles. Her caddy offered advice. The crowd noise dropped to a whisper. Camera operators got in position. Commentators prepared for either celebration or disappointment, their voices hushed. The ball rolled across the green with perfect pace. You could see the moment everyone realized it had a chance. The volume started building. Phones came out to capture the moment.